The man tied the safety rope to the tire of the car and then pulled it tight with force. Then he got into the hot air balloon with his best friend. But before he had time to be happy for a while, Anna suddenly found that they had drifted 10,000 meters in the air, and his companion was shocked when he saw it, and he had clearly watched Bruce tying up the safety rope. So how did it happen? But Bruce said that he had only tied one end to the car, and he didn't know that the other end still had to be tied to the hot air balloon. Jack was furious with the piggyback. But just as the two were arguing, Lisa suddenly realized an even more frightening sight. Directly in front of them was the wind power zone. The large meat grinder-like fan could grind them to a pulp in minutes, and the crowd instantly panics. In a moment of desperation, Jack had a quick idea and adjusted the burner to maximum, trying to quickly rise to avoid the fan. Afterwards, several people hurriedly huddled in the basket, clinging to anything that can fix the body, waiting desperately for the Grim Reaper to come. Just at this time, a guy on the ground found them, thought they were extreme enthusiasts, then took out his mobile phone to take a picture and send a circle of friends, not knowing that a few people inside the imminent catastrophe. The balloon was getting closer and closer to the wind motor, but after a while, there was nothing unusual outside. Bruce wanted to get up and check. Bruce disappeared 10,000 meters in the air before he had time to react. By the time the crowd reacted, they realized that Jack's thigh had been impaled by a wooden stick. Anna saw the situation and could not think too long, rushed to take off her clothes for Jack to stop the bleeding. At this moment, a hot air balloon slowly lifted off and flew through the clouds. Jack quickly asked Anna to turn off the burner to stop the rise, otherwise the consequences would be unimaginable. The balloon loses thrust and slowly descends, but at that moment, Bruce, who should have fallen to his death, is hanging in the air, and it turns out that he has a death grip on the rope and does not fall down. Lisa rushed to climb to the basket, trying to catch Bruce in the air, but did not expect to just reach out but only grabbed back a rope. Lisa was shocked on the spot and cried and regretted coming to the hot air balloon to celebrate. Anna had to calm Lisa down. After an unknown period of time, the balloon floated to the sea. Lisa wanted to jump, but Jack said that such a high jump will certainly die. When everyone was in despair, Anna suddenly found a cruise ship in the distance. They were so happy that they rushed to call for help. The tourists on the cruise ship also spotted them and looked across to greet them, and they waved back. Jack also tried to get up to call for help, but a mistake was made. Jack fell heavily into the sea. Lisa saw this and quickly threw out a rope, but the length was simply not enough. Just when the two didn't know what to do, Anna suddenly realized that Jack had sunk into the sea and died. The two were once again in deep despair, but in order to survive, the two had to think of a way to escape. Lisa got down and removed the banner hanging outside the hanging basket, and it was all about whether they could be saved or not.